looking for a break. I've been looking for relief from a simple handshake. I'm sorry that I hurt you, I'm sorry that I fled, but I gotta see the ocean, gotta make my own bed. 'Cause it ain't in the water, ain't in the wine. I'm somebody's daughter, and I'm gonna be fine. I got my hands where you can see them, there's just hope in the air. You do all kinds of leaving just to come back there. I'm looking at the skyline, wanna jump right in. Think you knew that I'd come home again. 'Cause it ain't in the water, ain't in the wine. I'm somebody's daughter, and I'm gonna be fine. Am I searching? It may leave me alone this time, but the sand is clean and I know I'm gonna be fine. I've grown up, well, I made some amends. I got over that stuff. I'm just happy to feel a little light on my face. Just about over the moon for this place. 'Cause it ain't in the water, ain't in the wine. I'm somebody's daughter, and I'm gonna be fine. 'Cause it ain't in the water, and it sure as hell ain't in the wine. I'm somebody's daughter, and I'm gonna be fine.
It's a great song, Lil.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, I like that
I
in
really
there.
liked your playing in there.
Thank you.
You're picking.
Lilly Hiatt on Music Business Radio. Getting a little help there, picking and singing along. Her dad, John Hiatt. It's been great having you guys on Music Business Radio today. Really appreciate you taking the time. It's fun.
you.
There's so many things to talk about with your dad.
Oh, yeah.
He's had such a long career.
Yep.
I'm happy to see you following in his footsteps and writing great songs yourself.
Thank you, Dan.
You know, she's definitely doing her thing. You know,
Thanks, Dad.
We stayed out of it and just sort of let her do her thing. You know.
Yeah, but anytime I was like, I would like to play guitar, Dad's like, I got a little something for you. And I'm like, yeah.
I got a couple here.
Yeah, so that was nice to have those tools at hand.
That's
I'm
awesome.
grateful for that.
The songs that your dad has written, do you have a favorite song? Is there a song that's special to you?
I have so many favorites. I really love Crossing Muddy Waters. I mean, there's a bazillion I could name, but that one really hits. It really resonates with me. So, but yeah, I mean, I could go on and on. But if I have to single one out, we'll say that.
He's had these songs that have been covered by other people, and they get a new life that way. Sometimes, being in the industry, I usually know when it's a John Hiatt song. But when I was doing the research, I didn't realize, pardon me for not knowing.
No worries.
I didn't realize Angel Eyes was one of your songs.
Yeah.
That's such a huge song.
Well, you probably didn't recognize it because Fred Kohler co-wrote it with me, and probably I used to say, all the parts you like, those are mine. But Fred added a lot to the song. So yeah, we had Lilly talks about co-writing, and it's one of my few experiences, and I loved writing with Fred. And geez, we haven't done it in years, which is silly, but we're silly old men. So, but we had a ball, and it was kind of like that. It was, you kind of got a feeling each other out and telling jokes and stories and lies, and then all of a sudden you can write a few verses, go have lunch, and come back, write a chorus, and before you know it, you got a song.
It was a massive hit for Jeff Healy Band.
Yeah,
still getting played at weddings every weekend.
God bless Jeff Healy. I miss Jeff. He was a good man. He was a really, really nice guy.
That's the hard part of surviving in this industry.
Man, tell me about it, Danny. They're dropping like flies all around me. No, it's I'm at that age where friends start. I'm 62. Friends start fading or getting illnesses, or and the ones of us that are healthy and doing well, we get ever more grateful for that. So
we lost one of the greats, Levon Helm.
Yeah,
and
I loved Lee.
You got to pay tribute to him at Ryman Auditorium. It's been a good 5 years since that. What do you remember about that? I think you sang along to The Wait.
Yeah, singing with Lee was always a thrill. We did a tour together in 2010, and I first met Lee back in, I think it was 88, 89. We were doing a show as a tribute to Roy Orbison. A bunch of people were there, and he was there. I think he was there with Bob Dylan and Harry Dean Stanton. What a set of jokers. But anyway, so we were talking with my wife and those three guys, and then Bob Dylan and Harry Dean Stanton cornered my wife. And I found out later that she said, Bob Dylan just stood there and told me his life story. And I'm like, that's my wife.
Wow.
Anybody would meets her will tell her anything about themselves. Heartbeat.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So, but meanwhile, Lee and I kind of became buddies, and he and my wife too. But so we did a tour in 2010, and just had a wonderful time. And he's one of those guys that you want to be like. His integrity as a man, and his human spirit, his love of for other people and music is just it's infectious, and I miss him.
And he did love you, because I met him one time, and I said, I'm Lily, John's daughter, and he goes, oh, I just love your daddy. Oh. And he really meant it. He was really sweet.
He was a sweetheart. So. He was a sweetheart.
Well, both of you guys on the verge of releasing new music. We're excited about that. John, do you have any words of wisdom for the other folks wanting to follow in your footsteps?
Man, somebody wrote me. I was talking to some young man the other day about writing songs, and I talked to Lilly about this. We talk about writing songs and just life in general. You just do it. You get down there and get your hands dirty and plow the field. Make your row and plant your seeds, and good things will happen. You just got to do it. That's how you write. You write. It's really nothing more to it than that. It doesn't just happen. You have to go do it. Keep doing it.
Well, keep on doing it.
Yeah.
It's been great so far. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming by today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
really
Dan.
cool.
It was a pleasure.
We've had John and Lily Hiatt here as our guests on Music Business Radio. I'm Dan Buckley filling in for David Hooper. Join us again next week when we sit down with another industry guest.
Thanks for listening to Music Business Radio, a production of Tuned In Broadcasting Incorporated, Nashville, Tennessee. Recorded in the WRLT Lightning 100 studios. Music Business Radio is produced by Gary Crane, David Hooper, and Dan Buckley. Special technical assistance by Tom Hansen. With Pro Tools post-production by Justin Hamill and Dan Buckley. And Lester, walk the dogs. All three of them. For information on syndication, guest booking, demo derby music, or downloading previous episodes, visit musicbusinessradio.com.
Music Business Radio.